Yeah,
Okay,
louder.
perfect, perfect, perfect.
Birthing Bots. You sent CBS's Joy Benedict on a taste test.
The chef makes Spud spectacular. This automated grill gives the meat its sizzle as this restaurant goes robotic.
For this burger, it would take about 120 seconds.
Cali Express by Flippy is the world's first AI powered eatery. There's new technology outside the kitchen, too. A cheeseburger. Order kiosks use facial recognition to remember you, your
You see how
favorite
much?
food.
Hold on. You guys see how much a cheeseburger is? A cheeseburger. Back when I used to be in the world and like eat like you see it right here? $8. $8. Back when I'm telling you, inflation is going crazy. Back when I remember when I was younger, I used to always go to McDonald's. Cheeseburger. What happened to the dollar menu? Is that even a thing anymore? Remember the value menu where you can get you a cheeseburger for $1 with the small fry for $1? Back obviously I don't eat that stuff no more, but like when I was younger, good thing with traders. That's what I'm saying. That's what the beautiful part about being a trader is, right? But I remember, back when we was younger, like I don't see like you go to any, let's say fast food places, you don't see the value menu no more. Like where's that at? The value menu, the value is now like $5. That's the value menu. Back then, I remember cheeseburgers was $1, bro. And I'm not that old. I'm only 24 years old. And it's like I used to be eating that stuff when I was like maybe 10, 12, so maybe 10 years ago. Bro, what? All right, come on, man. Come on, man.
To remember you, your favorite food, and how you like
Oh
to
man,
pay.
wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold up. They got both of them going. Now you can pay with your face? You can pay with your face?
Food and how you like to pay. Then watch the robots work. No humans required.
You can't get enough people to come out to work on fryers and grills. They're dangerous jobs. And this automation helps solve a lot of those issues.
62%.
What did I tell you guys? What did I tell you guys? Push fear into people and you can control them. How does this make sense? People don't want to come out. It's dangerous working on a fire and grill. Bro, it's dangerous going out and stepping outside. It's dangerous doing everything. Everything. It's dangerous going to drive a car.
Automation helps solve a lot of those issues.
Oh, let me see. What did he say? A lot of people don't want to come out to vote.
Fryers and grills, they're dangerous jobs. And this automation helps solve a lot of those issues.
62% of restaurants report being understaffed. Industry experts say most of those unfilled
Wait a
jobs.
minute. Hold up. What? 62% of restaurants understaffed.
Understaffed. Industry experts say most of those unfilled jobs could be done by robots.
Wow.
California, where the minimum wage for most fast food workers will soon be $20 an hour. Fewer workers equals cost savings. Dan Ives is with Wedbush Securities, a wealth management firm.
Once the minimum wage went to 20, that's the bell going off. More and more focus on spending on AI. Because look, that's inflationary. That's the problem. You can't necessarily pass all that to the consumer.
Flippy can cook 250 pounds of French fries an hour. The burger bot 100 patties.
These restaurants are very, very busy at peak times, and every second that gets added to somebody waiting in drive-through is a lost revenue opportunity for that restaurant.
It's costing people their jobs.
That's not what we've seen. It's really here to help people.
Humans at Cali Express will.
Come on now. Bro said it's it. Come on now.
Put the finishing touches on orders. For customers, the price of the meals are competitive. As for taste, is it going to affect the quality and the taste?
I would say yes, in a good way, because now each burger is being cooked precisely the same way every time.
Time will tell whether AI takes over kitchens everywhere. That will be up to the public to chew on. Joy Benedict, CBS News, Pasadena, California.
Wow. Wow. They even did it with Chipotle? There you guys have it. There you guys have it. 82% of jobs can be replaced by robots. If that's not a sign to lock in with the Most High and get right, and guess what job is not a part of that 82%? Guess what job is not a part of that 82%? Trading. That is not a part of that 82%. You cannot replace traders. Obviously you can have like replace the people can use AIs to trade and all this X, Y, and Z, but 82% of jobs, the same jobs that everybody is putting their faith in, are the same exact jobs that can be replaced by robots. The same exact jobs that people went to school for 6 years can be replaced by a robot that can do your job better than you, just like that. 100 times better than you, no matter how many times. You heard what they were saying. It was like you can do 100 patties or something like that in an hour, or how many three something pounds of fries in an hour. I don't care how much experience you got. You can't out like work the robot. It's just real. It's the reality of it. If a robot can make the same exact patty every single time, you are not going to beat that. And look, like they're literally those small things that he was saying. The minimum wage. The minimum wage is going to increase. So that means the company would have to spend more on employees. So instead of doing that, forget them, and we would rather spend a bigger bulk on, let's say, the AI technology, because obviously it's gonna like cost money to do it. But I'd rather spend a bulk on this AI technology than to spend more money on the business. And like they said, now we got fast food places. Now it's going to be a lot more efficient. Now it's going to be more and more and more customers because now you got AI robots that can do 100 patties in an hour. They don't need PTO. They don't need they don't need time off. They don't need to take a break. They don't come in a bad mood. They can do the robots boom, 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 so boom, 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 boom. And guess what? That makes the restaurant, the fast food place, now that really fast food. Because you guys know there's certain fast food places that's like basically like a restaurant wait. Because the employees, they really don't care and they take their time, and it's like they never got this ready, or they got an X, Y, and Z. Not with AIs. Nope, 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 nope. What do they need humans for? So that means that business is going to grow. And this is why I say to, and people think that it's helping the normal, like regular person. No, it's not. It's for these businesses. The businesses are the ones that's going to prosper off of it. The regular human is not going to prosper off of it. Trust and believe you're not. The businessmen, these businesses, those are the ones that's going to profit off of it. And I'm not promoting AIs. I'm not using no AIs. I wouldn't promote any business because that's just common sense. That's all like, fallen angel technology. But I can see why the world is going to fall to it. And I can see why the world is going to do this. Because guess what that means? More Benjamins, baby. More Benjamins, more money for you. Now you got more and more and more, especially for like fast food people that have restaurants, and especially like not even like big chain restaurants like McDonald's and stuff like that. Like let's say local people that you start your own restaurant, your own local business. Guess what? People are going to be doing that with AIs as well. So now their business, instead of it taking this amount of time, because you're a fresh business, you gotta get the word out, employees, and it's going to take a little bit longer. Price is about to hit TP1. Let me move this up a little bit. But you're gonna have it's gonna take less and less time. Um and X, Y, and Z, you can have AIs, you can have robots. Now you can have your robots cook your meals for you, and guess what? Now your business can grow quicker. Like this is the agenda. They're pushing this out. And why is this stuff not being talked about? Why is nobody talking about this? Why don't we see people talking about like these things with these AI restaurants, completely AIs and stuff like that? Like I say all the time, the agenda, it's here. The technology is not like it's not here. It is here. they're slowly pushing out. Like I say, I live in South Carolina, bro. Mostly like in Cali and stuff, they've been had this out. But in South Carolina, I would go to the Whole Food store, and at every single self-checkout, they got the palm reader already there, where you can pay with like I think it's like Amazon, whatever it is, like you can pay with your palm on Amazon. The technology is already there. They have nobody's using it right now. Even when you go to, I'm gonna take this lid off because my phone is gonna, but even when you go to like the it's even. Have you guys noticed this, right? This is very, very. I've noticed this. Let me know if it's like. I want to know. I want to know. Let me know if it's like this for everywhere where you go. But have you noticed the customer like there are more self checkouts now than there are like actual worker lanes. Like if you go to Walmart, it used to be like 10 lanes open with workers. Now it's only like two. Most of them, I don't know if it's like this for where you guys are. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Like, but most places that I go, like let's say Walmart, it's like it's 15 or 20 lanes, right? Or however many, how big your Walmart is. And now instead of 15, 20 of like actual workers ringing you up, it's only like two of them. But now they got a whole bunch of self-checkouts. It's like 10, 15 self-checkouts. But every single place, and it's like I've noticed this, it's not just at Walmart. I'll go to the Whole Food store. It's like that at the Whole Food store. I go to like the farmers market grocery store. You go to like Target. I've seen it at Target as well. Target, like they never, and it could be peak hours too, bro. It's not just like it's just in the morning or late at night when they're about to close. No, it's midday, 12 in the morning. Like 12, not 12 in the morning, 12 p.m. Midday, 2 p.m., like 5 p.m. when people are getting off of work. That don't matter. It's still only a couple of people at these like registers, but everybody has to wait in these self-checkout lines. Okay, okay, okay. So it's like that for you guys as well. In Canada as well. Okay, it's even in Canada. Like it's like that for you guys as well. Like you guys see the agenda that's being pushed out. Yeah, the bread and circus from okay, it comes from the Roman poet and describes a political strategy of using free food and entertainment to pacify the Roman populace and maintain public support. The bread refers to a decision blah, blah, meant to public spectacles like triumph. Blah. The strategy was used by the Roman leaders to distract people from political and social issues and to prevent unrest. Nothing new under the sun. The same thing is happening now, right? Like we see this going on in today's ages. Now what are they doing? They're distracting us with all these things, these circuses. Think about circuses and like this circus, like Colosseums back then. What does that correlate to now? These football games, basketball games. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with watching that type of stuff. I'm just saying the distraction. Think about football season, basketball season, that's all everybody is talking about. And it's like I've noticed this so much with like the sports. Like I'm not against sports. Like I may watch sports here and there, but it's like have you guys noticed that people that like they go all in about sports, bro. Like they would literally have beef and hate somebody just because they like the Cowboys or they're Eagles fan and they like what? It's like people will literally go crazy and people will lose their mind about men who could care less about you. People are really yelling and screaming and going crazy and having their whole day ruined or made by literally, yes, especially when money is involved. Oh man, when people be gambling and X, Y, and Z. So you telling me I'm about to bet on another man who could care less about me. And if he doesn't perform a certain way, I'm mad, upset, and X. I'm like, bro, what? Sweaty men or women, because like women play sports as well, but sweaty men or women, people are literally going crazy and having this whole huge argument and debate and all this X, Y, and Z over people who get paid millions of dollars to watch you lose money. And then on top of that, you guys can see how the agenda is a lot smart. I've been to games. And I'm not against like games. Like I'm not against that. I just personally like I'm not distracted by it though. But I've been to games and think about it. Every time there's no in no reality, would you ever go to a football game, basketball game, whatever the case may be, and every place that you go, look at the cost of things. Like a slice of pizza, like just a small slice of pizza, probably $8, $10. A bottle of water, $5. You go to all, and guess what? People will pay it. people will pay it. It's a big distraction. People are getting distracted by all the sports, all the celebrity gossip, and all this X, Y, and Z. People are getting distracted by that. So that's all they're focused on. So when the agenda is being pushed, people are distracted. And that's why God is, I'm so grateful to have God with me now, that he's showing me these end times now. Because if I was still in the world, this is why I don't like scold or condemn or throw stones at people like that. Because if I was still in the world, I would be deceived too. I see what's going on in the world. I see the deception that's going on in the world. If I was still in the world, 110% I would be deceived. Especially at my age, younger, and the agenda that's being pushed on like the younger generation, like people my age, and laziness and dopamine hit, like, bro, I can't even go out and like every single where you go, bro, people just phone, like pictures, every single where I go. And to me, I'm like, yo, I can't do that. But it's like I see people my age. You don't really see older people doing that because like they weren't like if you're older, like you know what I mean. Like that's not like that stuff doesn't distract you. Like being on your phone all the time and Instagram and like TikTok and all that type of stuff. That's not something that you got to deal with. But like people like younger, like around my age, or maybe a little bit older, maybe a little bit younger, or a lot younger. But it's like every single where you go to a restaurant. All you see restaurant. This all you see. Hold on, let me make sure. Let me got my camera. Let me make sure you guys can see me on the camera, right? But let me. All right, cool. Let me go to like the full thing. Like you go to a restaurant, all you see every single time, every single time, every single. It's like there's nothing wrong. If you want to take, yeah, cool. But it's like every single restaurant, every single meal is all you see. That's it. That's let me get yours in there too. That's all you see when you go to restaurants, bro. Every single where you go. Every single like you go to a let's say you travel in the world and you go to Europe for the first time, Paris for the first time. Just you see the Eiffel Tower for the first time immediately. It's not like okay, me Eiffel Tower. Like I'm looking at the camera right here. Like this is like the Eiffel Tower. It's not like boom Eiffel Tower, bask in the glory, bask in to see how it looks. Or you go into nature and see how beautiful God's creation is. You go to Niagara Falls and look at it. It's like boom. It's not that. It's immediate. Before you even get to Niagara Falls, it's already this. Before you even get there, it's before you even look at it. Before it's like it's walking down. Okay, let me get my camera ready. All right, boom. My first ever time looking at Niagara Falls is through a screen. It's through a camera screen. Boom. It's this. People can't just like put down the phone for a second and just see the beauty of it. And there's nothing wrong with like taking pictures and stuff because like obviously let's say you want to like have it look back at it and see the beauty of it and stuff like that. That's not what I'm saying. You guys get what I'm saying though. It's like people's first reaction is let me take a picture, put it on social media. Let me do this, let me put it on social media. Bro, just be in the moment for a second. And I've noticed that is a big agenda that's going on. It's too much. It's too much.